But why President Ramaphosa will not go to maybe Burkina Faso to meet with Captain Ibrahim Traore, and he preferred to meet with Donald Trump to tell Mr. Donald Trump that there's no white genocide? Why we want to explain ourselves to the people who are being accusing us for wrong information? All of us, we are victims of wrong information. As I said at the beginning, that Burkina Faso also affected by the wrong information from America, and also South Africa affected by wrong information from America. But why don't South Africa and Burkina Faso come together and say, you know, we are Africans first of all, and all of us were victims of colonialism and also of this wrong information. So let us come together and speak with one voice. So when we say what you are saying is not true, we speak as Africans. But why you saw that South Africa is interested to go and meet with Mr. Donald Trump than going and meet with Burkina Faso or other victim countries such as Rwanda? And that's why I saw that for African nations to unite, to come together would be difficult, because we don't know what will be discussed between President Ramaphosa and President Trump. What if Trump will say, don't do this? They think that for we Africans, we see it is better for us, but for America it's not better. It doesn't mean that everything that is better for America must be better for us, or something that is good for America must be good for us. For instance, right now you see that the issue of the land is not better for America, but it is better for Africans. Africans are saying, let us take the land back to our own. But America saying, this is not right. You are taking the land of white people. But as long as this land is being maybe used by white people, it looks like it is owned by white people. But is it the truth? No. The truth is that the land was owned by Africans. But when white people came to Africa, colonized the Africans, enslaved Africa, they took the land. So from there, they have this land for more than 400 years. But what Africans right now are asking, let us share the land. The same to minerals in Burkina and other places. What leaders in Burkina Faso said, you have been mining for many years. So this is our time also for we Africans to mine. Let us, we Africans, starting producing our own gold bars. But what next happened? America said you are using gold to protect yourself. But who owned the gold? And whose gold? It's Burkina Faso. So what's wrong for me to use my own gold? Even if I'm using bad on your opinion, it's my own. What's wrong with that, with you? But I think there's a need for African leaders to come together to unite. It is important. So Mr. Ramaphosa will be in US next week to meet with Mr. Donald Trump to explain what is happening in South Africa, but we don't know what will be discussed in private chamber. Let us wait and see what will happen. What is happening in South Africa is just taking the land back to the rightful owners. The thing that many white people are not happy. You know, one thing that people don't want, especially those who are powerful countries, they don't want to see that Africans can wake up, can start own these resources. That is what they fear. But all in all, my dear lovely family, there's no need, I think, for us as Africans to bow and to explain ourselves for the wrong information. As long as we know that those who spreaded this wrong information, they know what they want. Because this is not for the first time to hear these things. You remember, I think 2 years ago, if it's not 1 year ago, when the same United States of America accused South Africa of supplying weapons to Russia. But all of us, we know what's happening. There's no any weapon that South Africa can give to Russia. Russia has these powerful weapons, but how is it that people can come and say, you know, you, South Africa, you have given Russia these weapons? They think that it was not true. The aim here is to stop South Africans from taking land from white farmers. And I hope white people will not stop and will not give up this land, because we saw now they have getting support. They sent people to America, and some of refugees from South Africa, white, have already gone to America. Those are just drama. Those people will come back. Those are just drama. It's not true that those people are going to stay in America. They will come back. What they are doing right now is to shake the government of South Africa. And that's why you see, at the end of the day, President Ramaphosa saw that, let us maybe go and meet Mr. Trump. And from there, they will negotiate deals that don't take these resources, don't take the land. Because we know that inside the land there's minerals. Here, the fear is minerals. You cannot tell me that the intelligence of America don't know that there's no white genocide. If they can detect many things that is coming, they can detect threats and the other things, why they are not detecting that there's no white genocide in South Africa? Have you heard the same people talking about xenophobic attack to fellow Africans? No, because it's Africans, it's okay. But when you touch the properties owned or in the hands of white people, you are touching the entire world of white people. And that's where I believe that these people, they love each other so much. It is totally different with us. We Africans, we hate each other. And that's why I'm saying, why President Ramaphosa are not taking the trip to meet with Captain Ibrahim Traore and say, all of us, we are victims of accusation, wrong information. So let us work together, let us unite, let us start and do business among ourselves. Instead, President Ramaphosa has decided to go to to America, to explain to Mr. Donald Trump the things that I know even Trump himself, he know. And what will happen, I'm sure, you will see some people will be sanctioned. For instance, Julius Malema. Recently you heard about a visa denial. He was supposed to address people in Cambridge, in UK, but UK has denied visa to President of Economic Freedom Fighter and Commander-in-Chief, Julius Malema. Why? Because Malema is challenging them. So they don't want someone who can challenge them. They want someone who will bow to them. And that's what is going to happen to South Africa. Of course, it is better that Mr. Trump will be told the truth, but I know that Mr. Trump understands very well that there's no white genocide. People in South Africa are living in a peaceful way. There's some misunderstanding, the way things happening in the families. Even in families, people cannot be okay at all times. Sometimes there's a quarrels, and that's what's happening. And we know very well that what the people of South Africa want is to take the land back. That's what people are fighting and are calling, that for 400 years we have been living without our land, and today we cannot feed ourselves because we don't have enough land, but the land is in the hands of few people. So let us share the land. And that's what always I have heard from Julius Malema. Now they're taking the revolutionary song of the Kill the Boer as a reason. But we should not grant that thing to happen. I know that some South Africans will be sanctioned. One of them is Julius Malema, and of course the young brave leader of MK there, and also our mother, Naledi Pandor. Of course, even because he's too old, there's nothing they can do. But they have already threatened Dr. Naledi Pandor. You see? But all in all, this is the technique. So I think Ramaphosa has fallen into the traps, and this is how Africa, we are always being divided. And we don't know what will be discussed between Trump and Ramaphosa. So don't be surprised when things will change. But all in all, my dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africa, I think there's a need for Africa to work together, to unite, to support one another.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make Africa great. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa.